Hey everyone, what's up? It's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm so excited because I have a bunch of first impressions for you guys. They are all in this bag. Not everything is from Sephora. Some stuff is, but not everything. But I am so excited. They're not all new. Some of them are older products, but they're first impressions to me. So I am so excited to be creating a full look with you with all new products and to give you my thoughts and review and just to sit down and play with some makeup. It's been like a week since I filmed a video, so I'm like itching to do it. So if you want to go ahead and see what products I have and how this look turns out, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and dive on in. So the first thing that is going to be a first impression for me is going to be the primer. And this is the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. And it says it has up to 8-hour wear with hydration. It says it extends the wear of makeup, blurs the appearance of pores, non-sticky, lightweight feel. Skin feels refreshed, blends seamlessly. It says hit refresh, infused with aloe and cucumber. This lightweight, bouncy, water-based jelly primer moisturizes and preps your complexion for a fresh start. So I have been obsessed with my Hydro Milk primer and the new All Nighter primer. Anything that just has that tackiness to keep makeup on long. So I'm kind of hoping that this has that same vibe. I think I heard some people say that it is a dupe for it or can be a dupe for it. There are others that I've heard are better, but this is what the component looks like. Really, really cute in a tub, and it looks very interesting. To me, it looks like a jelly. There's like a light cucumber scent, but I don't really smell much of a scent. I don't really have that great of a nose anyway, so that could also be a problem. But yeah, not really a scent. You do get 1.41 fluid ounces of product in here. So let's go ahead and put some on my face. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull my hair back here. There we go. And I'm just going to take some from the cap. Oh my God, it feels so cold. So that's what it looks like. Ooh, this feels so weird. I feel like I'm putting Jello on my face. But when you first initially touch it, it feels really, really cold. I mean, the consistency feels a little strange. Probably just because it's different than anything I've ever tried before. There is like slight tackiness, but not much. Let me see if I should add a little bit more in this area here. Like my Hydro Grip definitely grips a lot more than this does. Yeah, there's like some grip, but not much. I almost kind of feel sticky. So I just hope that that's okay. That's really weird. So I've put it down on the counter and it like completely flattened out and looked glazed over. This is so weird. Very weird. So, I mean, hey, if it keeps my foundation on and makes everything stay and look really nice, I'm all for it and I'll use it. But if it doesn't, I mean, we'll see. Next, I am so excited for the next thing I am reviewing, and this was from Sephora, and it is the Rare Beauty line from Selena Gomez. So I picked up I picked up a couple things from there, but not everything. And this is the Liquid Touch Foundation. There's 1 fluid ounce, and I got the shade 250W, so I'm hoping this is a good shade. It's really hard getting your shade right when you can't swatch anything, which is understandable with everything going on. It just sucks. So hopefully this is a good match. If not, then I'll just have to go get another shade. It does say that it's a foundation elixir that feels barely there while building coverage and boosting your natural glow. Now, when I was in the store, the lady that was helping me did say, make sure to shake it before you use it. And then you just need a couple dots here and there. You don't need like it slapped all over the face. And this is what the component looks like. It already kind of looks way too dark. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping it'll be okay. But this packaging is super cute. I think it's unique, very, very sleek and nice. And I think it's adorable. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this open. I'm really hoping this isn't gonna be that dark or that bad, or I can like lighten it with powder or something. Well, first we're gonna shake it, because I forgot to do that. Ooh, it's got like one of those like clicker things in there, shaker things. Okay. And so I'm just gonna put some there, put a couple dots here, and this looks dark. Great. And that's what we're gonna start with and then build it up if we need to. And I'm just gonna take my Morphe sponge and blend this out. This is definitely too dark for me, so guess who's making a trip to Sephora on their lunch break tomorrow? Oh my god. So besides looking like an Oompa Loompa, I am liking how it feels. I like that I can't feel like I'm wearing any foundation. I definitely look like I'm wearing foundation because it's a lot darker than my skin color. So far I don't think it looks bad. I think it definitely covered up what it needed to cover up, and it was buildable, blended out really, really nicely. So I am excited to get a color that actually matches me. Actually, I want to put a little bit more coverage right there on my chin. And I'm hoping with some powder and concealer, this will definitely light up. I'm hoping the concealer I got is not too dark. All right, so hopefully this will be my saving grace. And we have the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. This is also by Rare Beauty. There is 0.25 fluid ounces. It says it's a moisturizing buildable concealer that melts seamlessly into the skin for undetectable cake-free coverage. And I mean, for me, naturally, I have really bad creasing under my eyes, so hiding that is pretty tough. But as long as it doesn't accentuate that, I'll be okay. I did get the shade 180W. So let's just hope this works out well. Okay, I mean, it looks, this looks like the color of my foundation that it should have been. So I'm happy that it's lighter because this way I'll be able to brighten up some of this. But again, packaging is the same, super cute, super sleek. And this is actually, for a Sephora brand, this is actually a pretty affordable brand. Definitely something that I could see being at Ulta as well. I just love the tops. I just think that's so unique and really, really cool. And I heard that the doe foot applicator looks pretty cool, and it does. That is an interesting looking doe foot right there. It's kind of flat on the sides. That is cool. So let's go ahead and hope that this will lighten up my foundation a little bit. So I'm just going to add there. And we're going to go ahead and bring it down the nose. I like how that felt sliding down my nose. Add some there. Cupid's bow. And let's just hope that this will lighten up this mess a little bit. That blended out really nicely, and it looks bright and just healthy. That looks really good. We definitely lightened up that under eye, and it looks really good. It doesn't look like it's accentuating my creases underneath my eye, which is a plus. But we will see how it goes through the rest of this process. All right, so I like this concealer. I definitely feel like it lightened up the face a little bit. I mean, that still looks terrible, so powder is going to be my saving grace, hopefully. But for my under eyes, center of my face, I feel like it definitely lightened it up where it needed to. And I actually think it looks pretty good. I like it so far. And again, I feel like I'm not wearing anything on my face, and it feels amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and powder my face off camera because I don't have a new powder, so that way we can skip right on into the next thing. All right, so the powder did lighten everything down a little bit. I mean, there's still a difference. I'm still going to get a new foundation because that's way too dark. So next thing we're gonna jump into is bronzer. So I found this bronzer at TJ Maxx. Actually, I think it was only $2.99. And this is the Milani Intense Bronze Glow. It's a face and body bronzer. Sorry, it's so dirty. You could just touch this once and it turns into a big old mess. But you do get a mirror in here and you do get this big old bronzer. It's very glowy. I'm not normally a bronzy, glowy type of girl, but I thought it looked really pretty, so I want to give it a try. So I am just taking my $1 billion brows, or $1 billion brush, whatever they decide to call it, powder brush that I'm going to use to bronze with. You definitely can see the glow. It's very glowy. I don't know how much I really care about that. But it almost seems kind of patchy. And it's got like this reddish tone that I'm not really feeling. Okay, so I don't think I'm a fan of the bronzer. Maybe it is because of the glow, and it's just not something that I really care for in my bronzers, to have like this like whole glow. I love highlighter on its own. I don't want it in my bronzer. I don't want it in my blush. So maybe that's kind of throwing me off, and I just feel like it is kind of patchy in some areas. So it's a cool find for $2.99 at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. I just don't think that this bronzer works for me. I was going to be trying out a blush, but it was a cream blush, and it was the Harry Potter Pygmy Puff Jelly Blush, because this came out after the launch officially happened. They were like slowly bringing out the products for some reason, so I didn't have this when I originally showed off the Harry Potter stuff, so I really wanted to try this out. And I already powdered my face, so yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and put on some blush and be right back. Okay, so blush is on, and kind of bummed that I didn't get to use that other blush, but it's okay. Accidents happen. We're jumping into highlighter, and the highlighter that I'm going to be using is one that I also found at TJ Maxx as well for like $7.99, and it's the Too Faced Love Light, and this was a Blinded by the Light. This packaging is super cute, and I'm so excited to see how these perform. I mean, that is just gorgeous. So pretty, and I can't wait to put it on my face. Just gonna take my highlighting brush and dig on in because I love to glow, and I'm just gonna put it on my cheeks. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. Next is getting into primer for the eyes and brows. So I like to do my brows first before I do my primer. That way I can use my primer kind of to help fix up anything I need to fix on my brows. So the product that I have to try is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the new brow pen in dark brown, and that is what it looks like. It creates seamless strokes. Those are some thick ones. You can do really thin ones. So I am excited to try that out. So for me, I think the best thing for me to do is to go in with a pencil, a brow pencil, to shapen up the out part a little bit and use that towards the inner. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the outer corner a little bit so that way I can go in with the pen. Okay, so we're gonna see if that'll be okay, and that way I can do these on the outside. let's hope this goes well, because I'm not the biggest expert on doing brows, so this is going to be fun for us both. So I don't necessarily think it was bad. My brows are not the greatest either. My brows are not shaped very well, anything like that. I don't think it was necessarily bad. I think that for me personally, I have to practice with a little bit more, so that way I can, you know, be more of a professional at putting on brows. I definitely want to try a little bit more. I think it really helped with the spoolie, and it was very nicely, the formula was very, what is the word I'm looking for? I was able to use a spoolie and help kind of move it out a little bit. So it was flexible. It worked really well. I didn't have to fight it too much. So yeah, that's just something I'm going to have to practice a little bit more. So I can't really give like an official opinion on it. It wouldn't be right if I did, but I am excited to play with it a little bit more and hopefully get a little bit more used to it. Next for primer, something that actually came in BoxyCharm and I have yet to try it, and it is the Pretty Vulgar Eye Primer, and I am obsessed with my P. Louise base. So if this works nice, that's great. I just have high expectations because I like my P. Louise. So what I'm going to do is just put it on the back of a brush, swipe it on my eye, and then pat it out with my Beauty Blender. It almost feels kind of buttery and greasy like, so I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my god, this dries down like really fast, and you can see where I couldn't get it blended out in time. My P. Louise does not dry that fast, which I actually like because it gives me time to get in there. This didn't give me no time. Oh god, I hope that does not, I mean, it's very sticky, but I just hope it doesn't mess up my eyeshadow. I really don't like that it did that. I'm really hoping it doesn't mess up my eyeshadow, so we will see how it goes. The positive side is it's really sticky, so hopefully that's a nice tackiness that I need for my eyeshadow. So we are going to actually jump right into that. And the palette that I am using today is the Glamlite Pizza Slice palette. This is the Meat one? This is the Meat Lovers. So I am excited to try this out. I love Glamlite's formula, so I know I'm probably going to love this palette. But I just think it is super cute how they decorate everything and make it look so unique. And this is more of like a purpley pinky type theme, I guess, to kind of like stick with like the meat colors. So this is what it looks like. Ignore the dirtiness. This did come broken, so I had to like pat it in when I first got it. But these are the beautiful shades right here. So this is what we are diving into today. So I don't know what happened. It's just not my luck, I guess. But I went and was working on doing my eyeshadow, not realizing that I wasn't filming. But I, just to kind of get you up to speed, I started doing my eyeshadow and it is looking rough. I'm using the Glamlite Pizza palette, the Pizza Slice palette, and I know it's not these shades. I've never used this palette before, but I know it's not these shades because their formula is amazing. It's this eyeshadow primer screwing up my eyes. Like, it just, everything is just a hot mess. So I'm currently finishing up the look here. with the mattes, so you can jump into like the shimmer shades. Freaking terrible. Now for all the over the lid, I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Ham, which is the shade here, and I'm hoping these will pop. That is so pretty. That is really, really pretty. I'm just gonna pop the shade Bacon, which is the shade here, into the inner corner. Okay, so this is the final look with the eyeshadow. Overall, again, I really do like these eyeshadows. I think the colors are beautiful. I think Glamlite comes up with very good products, and I'm really upset with this eyeshadow primer because I feel like it did not do this palette justice like it should have. The primer sucked. I do not like this primer. This primer is garbage. I mean, that was just, it was really thick. It felt really slimy and greasy going on the eyes, and then for it to just dry up like that, it didn't even give me time to blend out, nothing. I'm gonna stick with my P. Louise. P. Louise is where it's at. This is going in the garbage. All right, so I just went ahead and put a light color in my waterline, and we are trying out a new liner for the top. This is also by Rare Beauty. This is the Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Liner in black. It says it's an intense waterproof liner that delivers bold, even strokes with a calligraphy style pen. So pop that open. That is so sleek and beautiful. Like, that is gorgeous. It feels heavy duty. Oh my God. Wow. All different types of strokes you can do, really nice. I am excited to try this out. This is so fancy. I'm really liking her line a lot right now. Granted, I need to get a lighter foundation, but that's besides the point. So don't be mad. I'm gonna do my eyeliner off camera because I am not a pro at it, so it takes me a little longer to do it, but I will be right back to show you the finished product and tell you what I thought when I was applying it. All right, so I think the eyeliner glided on really nicely, went on really, really well. I know it's kind of a mess. Again, I'm not a professional at it. I try. I just love playing with makeup. What can I say? So excuse that. But now we're gonna be trying out a mascara and lashes. So of course, first is mascara, and the mascara we're trying out is the new NARS Climax Extreme. I loved the original Climax, but now it's an extreme formula, and that is what the brush looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and apply one coat before I go in with the lashes, but this will at least give me an idea of what this mascara can do. Not a whole lot of clumping, which is really nice. So we'll see how they do with the lashes. Now, this lash brand I have been using, but this is a new style that they have, and it's the Ioni lashes. And these lashes are actually from the dollar store, and they're very good beginner lashes. I have just recently started getting into lashes, so I really like these because they're not expensive, and for me, practicing and still learning how to apply lashes, it's the best thing for me. But I've actually grown to really like these. And this is the style XL Wispy Dramatic. They're really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on off camera because again, I'm a newbie, so it takes me a little longer to put these on, but I will be right back. So these lashes are super pretty, went on really, really nice. Again, I love the brand, so I really like how fluffy and fluttery these are, very dramatic. I popped on a lip because I don't have a new one, and I did apply the mascara to the bottom lashes, and I feel like that really flowed them out, which is really nice. Overall, I have my thoughts about some products. I do have one more thing to try out though, and that is the new Milk Makeup. This is the Hydro Grip. This is the Set and Refresh Spray. Like I said, I am obsessed with the gripping primer, so to have a gripping spray is amazing. I love this. It says, set it, a shot of blue agave extract forms an invisible layer to grip and set makeup all day. Refresh it with hemp-derived cannabis seed extract, aloe, and hyaluronic acid. Help hydrate and refresh for blissed out skin. Oils from hemp-derived cannabis seed and moringa seed boost hydration and lock in moisture. It's an alcohol-free formula that absorbs to the skin for an instant pick-me-up. So it says to shake to activate, and it looks so cool. Like, it looks very, very pretty. Like, I love that color. So we just shook it on up. So let's go ahead and see what this mist is like. Ooh, that's a fine mist. I think it kind of smells just like the gripping spray too. So let's go ahead and set our face. That just felt amazing. Oh, that felt really nice. So I'm hoping that that keeps my makeup on all day and is similar to the Urban Decay All Nighter, where it just locks everything in. It felt really nice. The spray was really good. Everything about that is amazing. So that was a plus for me. I really like the NARS Climax mascara. I really like the foundation, aside from the fact that I need to get a lighter shade, and I really liked that concealer too. So those are two products that I really, really love from the Rare Beauty line. I also did love that liner as well. I liked the highlighter I used by Too Faced. The primer, nah. We'll see how that one goes. I will have to keep trying that brow product just to get the hang of it a little bit more, to learning how to use it. And the bronzer is a no for me. Too much glow. I like my bronzers matte, so I will just pass on that as well. And that eyeshadow primer is a hell no. Hell no to this eyeshadow primer. In the garbage it goes. Terrible, 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 terrible. I do not recommend at all. But overall, I think I did find some really good products, and I'm excited about it. And overall, I really do like my makeup look today too. So that's a plus too, to always, you know, end up turning things around and having a good makeup day. But if you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. I'd love to have you guys a part of the fam. And I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.